guys, it's Bryony here and I'm joined with Izzy.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. So this is kind of a long awaited video. We just haven't really got around to filming it. We've been quite busy.
No.
But we wanted to do a video where we talk about Six in Boston and kind of also Six in West End, kind of comparing it, just talking about what we thought the differences, etc. Because we were very shocked when we saw Six in Boston. It was very different to how we both anticipated it to be. So we wanted to share that with you because obviously a lot of you won't get the opportunity to see it in Boston. And also there's not a Mega Six available, so it'd be nice for us to kind of share our opinions and stuff. So hopefully you guys find that interesting. So yeah, where should we even start? So we're going to talk about like our first impressions when we first went. So currently Six in Boston was at the Art Theatre, A-R-T, not the Arts, which is a funny coincidence.
Yeah, because it's like the same as
same
UK,
name.
but yeah. They're not the same place.
Yeah, it's actually where Waitress started.
Fun fact.
Yeah, but they did have this really cool, like they used the window and you had like post-it notes and you had to write a name of someone who was like your queen, like someone you looked up to. So we did like 4 each because obviously thriving. I did my mum. I did
Courtney.
We did Courtney, the icon she is. Yeah. I think I put myself down. Because you know you need to be your own queen.
It's true. I think we put all the West End queens like on one together.
Oh yeah, we did that as well.
Because we love them.
We love them all.
Yeah.
That was very fun. And then also their playbills are free. So that is one thing we did notice. They're actually free in Boston, which is like really handy. Because obviously when you go to West End, it's like the price of the ticket plus the price of a programme. And it starts to add up. But in the West End, not in the West End, so in Boston it was free, which was nice. They had like a kind of like a setup. We never did it, but it was like crowns and some like
there's a place you could take a photo.
Royal
like,
costumes for not Six. It was...
I think that's more for like, because us like obviously being in London, that's just like London, the Queen.
Oh yeah, I guess it's quite British.
Whereas I think it's like British, whereas in there it's like, oh, this is a British show, so we're going to dress up like kings and queens.
I didn't think about that.
Here, like, if you want to do that, you go to Tower of London or something. Yeah. And they'd have places to dress up. But yeah, we didn't do it, but it was quite cool.
We didn't do it. Because we gave ourselves like half an hour, like in the foyer. We wanted to really soak in the atmosphere. Also, their merchandise there was exactly the same. Other than their posters, which were of the Boston Queens. That was the only difference. So we went in, we sat, what seat did we sit in? B13? I think I was B13.
On the end of the row, but in the middle section. So,
which I thought was an amazing
really
view.
good seats,
Seats were brilliant. Oh, the seats were so comfy.
Yeah.
Legroom was gorgeous, love a bit of legroom. So yeah, I had like a non-restricted view. So you probably...
Yeah, and the seats were like size for a normal person, because in a lot of the New York theatres they're very small seats.
They're so small. And it's like legroom and width wise they're tiny.
And you just have to be like this the whole time. So it was like a nice seat. Yeah,
it felt really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then the show itself, so that's kind of like the pre-bit. The show itself was so mad. Like I just thought it'd be so different to how it was. Like you'd both agree, we came out like like it felt like we'd seen a completely different show.
I thought I wouldn't like it going in. I was like, oh, the American accents are gonna annoy me. Like, and like I've seen it so much in London, I'm gonna be so used to it, I'm not gonna like it. But it really surprised me. I loved it.
And even from the beginning, I feel like Ex-Wives was so different. Me and Izzy were probably the only people in the audience cracking up. We laughed at everything, every joke. And little things that I guess would be normal because people didn't know how it was usually done. Like Andrea in Don't Lose Your Head says press a manger in a French accent.
Like a really thick French accent. We're like, oh, wait.
And it was so funny. We were like laughing our heads off because obviously Millie or even Vicky, none of the alternates do it like that.
Yeah.
So it felt different. It felt very fresh. Which was something I definitely would say it felt like a very fresh performance. Yeah. I wasn't bored watching it, even though I've seen Six like 9 times before. It did feel like I wasn't sure what was happening next. Like it felt new. Yeah. There was some line changes, but it was not done kind of purposely. It was more just to match it with an American audience, so it makes sense. Like the
line about GCSEs, they didn't say GCSEs. They said the American equivalent. I can't remember what it was.
I can't remember P something.
PC, yeah. We're going to offend someone. It started with P. It was like an acronym, like GCSEs.
Yeah. I think there was a few more, but that was the one I remember there being.
They changed mate a lot, because we say mate in the UK, but I think in America they don't know what mate means.
That's true. I didn't think
so they were like bro or like friend.
Friend. So the first song's obviously Ex-Wives. I would say that's pretty much the same as in London.
Yeah, it was pretty similar.
It was really well done. Very much like you can tell the different characters. Like, it was interesting because I feel like the Queens had a different personality, and obviously they had American accents, which you kind of got used to it.
Yeah, it didn't actually.
Ex-Wives, seemed slightly different,
but that was our introduction to it, and then after that it was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
It was
yeah. No Way. Oh, No Way. So from about No Way was when the song started to change slightly.
Yeah.
And No Way was quite... Obviously, that was the first song we had properly seen that was changed. Yeah. And near the end, she completely... I can't remember what it was now. It was like... She sang something different at the end.
Like when she's doing all the, like... Is it riffs?
Riffs, no. Yeah. I would say they're riffs, yeah. We don't really have any singer technique.
We're not really... We don't know when she's doing all the riffs at the end where, like... She's like showing off her vocals. It was like still amazing, but it was like very different to how JJ would like show off her vocals. So yeah, it was good.
Which was it, like we both were like, wow, like this is different to how we used to it being done, but it was really good. Moving on, Don't Lose Your Head. Love the song. Yeah. Andrea is so funny. We
literally laughed through the whole song.
That song's never been that funny to me, other than the first time I've watched it until we saw it in Boston. Yeah. And I felt like I was hearing the jokes again for the first time, like it felt so funny. We were cracking up. Also, before I mentioned, the demographic of the people in our theatre was literally non-existent. They were like all... like literally 50 plus. There was hardly any people who weren't grey there. And they were all very white. And mostly all women and like couples. That's what I felt like.
It was like older couples who've gone to the theatre on a Wednesday afternoon. Maybe it's because it was a Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
So there wasn't as many like
most people are at
young
work.
People. Or, like school or work. But it was very different to like the people you'd see in West End theatre.
So different. Even just the Six itself. Like, I feel like Six attracts so many diverse people because the cast itself is so diverse that it was weird for the audience to not reflect that at Six. But it did mean there was less atmosphere, which is something it definitely lacked a little bit. Yeah,
because we were laughing at jokes that I think older people would be like, that's not funny, or didn't get.
We were having the time of our lives.
We were. So it didn't affect our experience there at all because we were just cackling.
So the song after that was Heart of Stone. Yeah. And this definitely was probably the most different. Like, I've only seen Natalie as Seymour, other than Grace. So I feel like I've only heard it the one way, which is essentially near the end, they sing, what is it? Stone, 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 and they do the really long notes and then everyone else sings back in.
Yeah.
But in Boston it's like completely different. There's way more like riffs in it. It felt very I don't know, very different.
Yeah, so Natalie just sort of sings it. She won't like riff, but she'll just like be a powerhouse and belt it. Whereas Abby was doing a lot more. She was riffs, like trying to show off her voice.
It was very more creative,
Yeah, definitely. I was very excited to see her because I love Waitress and she's Jessie's sister. Yeah. So, and they look the same. I don't know why I was excited about that, but I was very excited to see her. But yeah.
Right, next after that was House Upon a Bone. Yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah.
The lights worked perfectly. Hilarious. Laughed
that was quite similar. That wasn't very different to what they do. Although their German accents weren't as good as the quality German accents we get in the UK.
That is, definitely true. But I guess maybe it's because it's like American people doing German accents. Which
I feel like it's a harder, like, difference in accent. Like, from English to German is maybe easier than an American accent to German accent. Like, they're different. Because I don't know if distance makes accents.
Right, the next song was Get Down, which was by Brittany Mac, and I really, really liked it.
Yeah, she was really good.
It was a really good song. I think that was probably one of the most similar songs. It was pretty much how it is.
She was a bit stronger than Lexi, I think. Not like a stronger singer or anything, but like she played it like stronger. I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it either. I know what you're talking about.
Because now it sounds like I'm saying she was better, but I didn't mean that.
No, stronger is in like more forceful with her words, like get down. Get down. Does that make sense? Then it was All You Wanna Do, which was probably my favourite song out of all of them.
Her vocals are
she
amazing.
is insane. She is so strong. Like, strongest singer I think by far that I've heard do All You Wanna Do. There was no, like, she wasn't out of breath once. And I'm not saying the other queens I've seen are, but she did it effortlessly. Like, you could just tell
just like it's a long song that you have to like be like really
just powerful.
Yes, powerful through it. And there's a bit at the end where they're supposed to be like, oh, you wanna do, but it sometimes, because they're actually out of breath, they sound like they're out of breath, but she just
she did it
going, like it's kind of sad. She's the only one of them that's not going to be in the ballroom because she was in it. Although I saw Sam Pauli the other week at Amy's concert, and I was just throwing that in there. No, I saw her at Sam Pauli at Amy's concert the other week, and she was really good. So I'm sure she is really good. But it's kind of sad that like all of them are going to Broadway and they've had all that excitement. Like while they're in Boston and she's with them, and like obviously she's leaving when they move to Edmonton. So it's kind of
really sad. Because I loved it. Usually All You Want to Do isn't like, it's never been my favourite song, but I'd easily watch her sing it again. It was really good. I really liked it. And actually the choreography is different in All You Want to Do in Boston. So near the end, there's like, it's like a pulse. So you know when they all like touch?
Yeah.
It's like done like multiple times on the words. Whereas in London they don't do that. It's kind of more like, I think they only do it twice near the end. Where this one it was like boom.
Yeah, it was like very choreographed like thing. Whereas in London it's more like you do it and then obviously
we can't explain choreography at all.
Such a mess. Let's just stop. Move on.
But we really liked it.
We did. We loved. That was it was definitely my favourite song.
Right, final song. Well, not final song. Final Queen song was "I Don't Need Your Love," and we saw Anna, and she is really strong singer. She's really good. It didn't feel as emotional, I would say. Usually with Maya I tend to feel a little bit more like sad about it. But she was really good. I really liked it. Same, like, I don't think there was much difference. I'm pretty sure her note at the end is definitely different. I don't think it goes as high as Maya goes. Also,
it's still really impressive.
We literally went to Boston 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, this is a long time ago. We're trying to remember things.
A lot's happened since then.
I think it was exactly 3 weeks ago because it's Wednesday today. Oh, another thing, the bit where like Par's like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. In London they've really started to milk that because the audience love it and they find it really funny, so they milk the sort of being like, what do we do now? But in Boston obviously they didn't have that like reaction from the audience. It was just me and Bryony laughing. So they did that a lot quicker. It was a lot more like, I don't want to do this. Oh, okay then.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
It went straight. Yeah,
it's like they didn't like, because in London they just stay silent for about 5 minutes. It's
literally it is that long.
It feels like 5 minutes. They're like milking the laughter.
Yeah, I feel like it gets to the point it starts to become uncomfortable. Yeah, and then they start speaking.
And then they know to like be like, okay, this is uncomfortable.
Yeah. No, oh yeah.
But that's not part of a song, that's just another bit of performance.
But yeah, there was just kind of like a lack of people reactions in the audience.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just kind of giggles and just like, I don't know, like reaction. I felt like in London people laugh at a lot more things. This one it was only at the really funny bits.
Yeah.
And then after that was Six. That was really good. Literally the same. They're very, very strong singers. They work really well together. Their harmonies are really good together. And then after that was Mega Six, which obviously you're not allowed to film, which I have my pros and cons to this. Obviously there's a cons because then people can't see it, like who obviously can't come to Boston, but it meant I could actually finally enjoy Mega Six without feeling like I'm holding a phone. Because obviously you've been quite lucky, well not quite lucky, but you haven't filmed all the times you've seen Six.
I think I've only filmed the Mega Six once.
Yeah.
Because I just I don't really have anywhere to post it, and like if I'm with Bryony, she films it, so I get that, and like so I normally enjoy it, but it is.
I filmed every time I've gone, so I feel like I never really see it through my eyes. I see it through the lens of my phone.
And it's so different watching something through a screen than watching it live. It's like...
We were singing along, because technically, I know you're not really meant to sing in Mega 6, but we were like, it doesn't matter, we're in Boston.
Yeah, we only sung like Mega 6. It wasn't like the whole show.
So we were like, stand up, we were like...
dancing, having a great
I was doing actions, oh my god, I was doing this bit where I was like, no, 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 no. And one of the, I think it was like, Andrea or whatever, I was like trying to copy her when she was doing her like little actions.
Yeah,
it was very fun. We were having a great time. Everyone else was kind of like, we were just like,
they were like, it's over, thank God. No, okay. I'm sure they loved it, but just in a different way.
Yeah, we had such a good time. Well, obviously the show itself was really good. We were very smiley, we were very happy. We came out, and then obviously I'm a very positive person, you know me, I like to make this channel positive, but I did want to mention this just because it kind of affected me and Izzy a bit. I don't know, I wanted to kind of talk to you about it for a little bit. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but essentially we went to a Wednesday matinee, and obviously we had come from London, so we wanted to give them gifts, you know, give them presents.
Yeah.
We like them, they're Boston Queens, they're amazing. So I messaged Six, like the US 6 Instagram, was like, oh, will they be coming out stage door? They said not to worry, they will be. Because we weren't sure about this, so we weren't going to bring anything if they weren't going to come out.
But
we've got that confirmation.
Because you'd messaged them, I was like, oh, they will come out, because we weren't sure about after a matinee.
Yeah.
But because that, we like bought gifts, and we like obviously took them all the way to America in our suitcases.
Indeed. Which is why my suitcase was over, but that's a whole nother story in itself. And it kind of was something we really wanted to do. We thought about it, we just kind of wanted to give back, essentially. And I think also it's because in London they do come out at stage door matinees. It wasn't like a short matinee time either. It was literally like we saw a 2 o'clock show. I think the evening show was like at 8 or 7. Yeah. It was late enough, just put out there. Like they weren't rushing between shows. And then I'd been in contact with, once there's another YouTuber who put me in contact with Brittany Mac, and we actually spoke. She was like, I love your jackets, like I can't wait to meet you, whatever. So we were very, very, very excited about it. Yeah. And kind of to cut a long story short, they didn't come out. Apparently they don't come out at matinees, which obviously means there's been a miscommunication between the actual what the theatre does and what we've been told. Yeah. Which literally just broke our hearts, and it's just like, obviously it's one of those things. It's like they're not expected to come out. Like we're not going to force them to come out. Yeah, it's not part of their contract.
Yeah, it's not like we pay to go and see them perform. We don't pay to like meet them outside the stage door.
So we've got over it now. Like we actually understand like why it happened. We're not angry in any way. It was more just, I think I was upset with myself as well for not knowing, and for like exciting myself when I should have known that they weren't coming out, but because I'd been told they had, I never had a doubt, and I think that's what it was. So we ended up not being able to give them our gifts, and I think it just missed out just saying to them how well they were. I would have loved to meet them. I mean, we had travelled from New York as well. It was like a 4-hour journey, so it would have been nice to kind of, I don't know, actually like speak to them. But yeah, so that was kind of a little downer to the rest of the day. That's life. We'll have many other opportunities, hopefully. If we're ever back in New York in a few years and Six is still there, then we'll stage door there and we'll be like, we saw you in Boston.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a mess.
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to edit this.
No idea. I think it's because I just thought we'd remember stuff. But to be fair, it's just so hard to explain some of the stuff that we mean. Like, we're not technical
I'm like,
people.
oh, and they, like, touch, but then she, like, goes like this, and then, like...
It's like, you guys don't know
I know what I'm talking about in my head, but this doesn't make sense to anyone else.
So yeah, but I really hope you guys enjoy these videos. You know, I make a lot of Six content, so if you like Six, then you may like me, so subscribe. I post on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 4 PM, although, let's be real, do I ever post on Tuesdays and Saturdays? That's when I meant to post. Does it happen? No, it doesn't. So just subscribe to me, then you'll be notified whenever I post. Also, both me and Izzy have Instagram, where if you want to know more about our lives, I'll put them down below here, so follow us. And yeah, I'll catch you guys for another video soon. Bye!